Welcome back. I've already shown how this function draws the body and the first part of the mast with the sail. So the remainder is this one. Let's continue with this part. So here we have the function f2 that will take as an argument n, and these variables we will assign to k n minus 1 divided by 2. We'll assign to b n minus 3 divided by 2, which actually is will be and we will assign to c b, and we will assign to z c minus 1. So we have a function star 2. This by the way are the first values that these functions will take. So we have a function star 2 which starts here and ends here, and it will take as an argument c and z. Then we have a function f1 that takes as an argument c and z, and here, and this one is the termination point. Actually, this is the function. This is the function. This is the termination condition, and this is the function that will draw these stars. But when it is not true, it will just return space plus. It will just return spaces like here, here, and here. And as we want, and here. When this termination condition is true, it will return some stars. And as I want several, I have four. I have this. I have four. For example, for rows. I must print 4 times this function. That's why I have the function print star 2 function c and z, and it will constant log 1 space, because we have 1 space here. We had 1 space here. That's why we every row in every row we have 1 space concatenated with this row. And it will, and as we can see here, the number of spaces increases, and the number of stars decreases. So to understand this, let's take the actual number. Let's take the number 11 and see what happens. We have the number 11, so k is 5, b is 4, c is 4, and z is 3. So it will come to the function star 2 as 4 and 3, and here we have c. We had c is not greater than b. Yes, c is not. 1 minute. C C is not greater than b, so it will return this. It will have 1 space plus c plus 1 and z. Here we have c is. By the way, we have assigned b to c because we wanted to keep the value of b unchangeable. So we assign. So we take as an argument of f1 c plus 1, and here it comes 4, 5. 5. Then we have in the termination case we have a function that will take as an argument 3. 3 and the space and sp, which will be our stars. So as there are 4 stars here, it will do z minus 1 until z is smaller than 0, and in this case we will have 4 stars. in the first row. And then we have print 2 star CZ. This one was for the first row, or one space plus this. And then we have C minus 1 and Z minus 1. So here it comes here, then C minus 1 and Z minus 1 comes here, it comes here, comes here. So C plus 1, C has decreased, so the number of spaces is increasing, because the repetition will the number of repetitions will be greater. So when it comes to here, to the point when C is greater than B, we have this function as starts to work, and Z in this case has decreased by 1. So the number of so Z is now 2. Z is now 2. So we will have 3 stars. 1 star plus 2 minus 1 1, and yeah, 1 star, 2 stars. Z minus 1 1 1 is not less than 0, and then 0 is not less than 0, and so we will have 3 stars in the return, and that's why we have here 3 stars, and so on, because as we can see here, the number of spaces increases, and the number of these stars decreases. I think well, understand this. These are just numbers that we can see just by drawing it on the paper. We see the algorithm, how it works, and that's why I have so many variables in here. It can be confusing, but if you watch it more carefully and try it yourself, you will understand it. So I think it was comprehensible, right? Then the last part is these two stars. We can just I think it's quite obvious. There are 5 spaces, and that's why we have 5 spaces here in the last 2. And as there are only 2, I just did it with by hand. I did 2 console logs, so it will print 2 rows of 5 spaces and the star. And finally, I assigned all these functions to an array cell in the right order, so that then our main function returns this array, and if I call this 11, it will draw to the console these parts in the right order. So for 11 we have this beautiful sailboat. We can have also 21 if you want. Yeah. Surprise. For example, 5. Here it is. So basically that's it.